All right, Renaissance in the building. Before we get into the Raising the Bar interview, he's going to give you some bars. Let's go.
Goes. Sticking them all up in the killer, taking them all up on the mission, thinking about the water and with it, fucking around and play the village. You can eventually get damaged with hammers on automatics, get ammo when they're in at you, fucking around on one pistol play. Getting ready for regulating, a way to hate a with a metal, basically detonating on any fella hating and celebrating. My cheddar feather, you can better miller with it, tell me you fucking black, you innovating. Yeah.
Yeah. Look, I convinced him to just give me a little bit, man. Renaissance in the building, the Motor Soldiers, Texas Choppers, single. Go to thebeatthefw.com, upload your music, click the music tab, click Raising the Bar, and hit up my man Sean for them videos. We working. Sauce.
Yeah, what up?
So talk to me, man. Motor Soldier, still doing it. Texas Chopper, the single. How many cats you got on this joint?
There's total of 7. Me, Scotty Boy, and then I got Explicit. I got Snoopy Malone. I got Monster from Wichita Falls. I got Brother Jake from Midland, Odessa. And I got T-Rod from Fort Worth. Like, you know, with the fast rapping shit, I've been doing that style since like 97, bro. Yeah. So I mastered that fucking style. So you know
it seems like everybody went the same way, right?
Yeah. You know what I mean? So it's been a while since I did a song where, you know, that's always been my favorite style, you know what I mean? So I was like, you know what? I want to get a record, because I get hit up by artists all the time, man. What's up? Let's do a record. I rap like this. I do the chopper style too. Like, okay, cool. And I was like, man, fuck. I came across this beat, and I was like, man, I'm gonna get a fucking record with all my favorite the dudes that do the tongue twisting style. Like, all of these dudes that I've been hearing about them just around the way, and I just been making a mental note. Yo, you fuck with this dude.
So you reached out to everybody?
Yeah, everybody. We shot the video too. I don't know if you've seen the video.
No, I gotta check it out.
We went to Wichita Falls and shot Monster stuff. We went to Midland, Odessa, shot my boy. We went to every city and did everybody's shit.
Got them in their hood.
Yeah,
that's dope.
Yeah.
I gotta check that out. Where's that video at?
It's on YouTube.
On YouTube.
You look up Texas Choppers.
All right, YouTube.
The video's dope as fuck.
You gotta check that out. You make sure you check that out too. Social media, put it out there for them, man, just in case they don't know.
Shit, you can go to immortalsoldiers.com, Immortal Soldiers with a Z, immortalsoldiers.com. It's got all the social media link. It's got the link to the SoundCloud. It's got the link to Facebook, Instagram. It's got all that shit. You know what I'm saying? immortalsoldiers.com.
I gotta ask you this, because 6 years ago I got here. You're one of the first rappers I came across. Immortal Soldiers, like the squad. Longevity. How have you done it?
Longevity, man, just be yourself. Be yourself. Don't ever try to chase a trend. Because that's the one thing, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've had this conversation quite a bit. And, like, a good example, man, 04, 05, Little John Crunk was hitting. You had every rapper trying to do a crunk record. But see, 2008 in Dallas, you had the boogie movement. Everybody had to do the boot and do the this and do that. Everybody was doing boogie music. And then music changes every so many years. So what happens is, if you was one of them artists that hopped on the bandwagon when Crunk was hitting, guess what happens when Crunk's no longer relevant? Your song is now dated. Nobody want to hear it.
Old,
it sounds dated. You put a date on it. Like, you yourself, you're putting a date on your own music, so whenever that trend is over, you know what I mean? Your song is over. So that's the one thing that I've always managed to do is I stay away from the trends, stay away from all of that. Just do me. You know, keep it natural, man. Keep it organic to you, whatever.
No, it is. It's you took the words out of my mouth. If you have something organically, you have something, bro. Yeah. Like, literally. And I don't care what it is. You could be Young Dolph or you could be Nas.
Yeah,
like, I don't care. Like, a person doesn't have to literally. Like, if music is recorded right, it's in key, it's on note, you're on rhythm. Like, music is music. You don't have to like it, but it's music. It's done well, and it's a song, right? Mm-hmm. But people respect genuine music. People respect the artist who sticks to his guns and doesn't change because of what's going on. Now, I do feel that you have to not change yourself, but the sound, the kind of beats that you might be picking from might have to adjust a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But you don't have to lose yourself, but you definitely have to, like, move with the times as far as, like,
a lot of that,
in some way.
To me, the main thing that I've noticed that changes every so many years, drums patterns.
Right.
Like,
yes. Right.
But melodies, a good melody is a good melody.
A good melody,
So the only thing that might change, maybe in '95 it was boom bap, boom, bap, boom. You know what I mean? 2000 it was the Manny Fresh drums.
Yeah, right.
2004 Little John drums. 2008 boogie drums. 2010, you know what I mean?
No, I agree with you with the
now
drums.
In 2017 you trap drums.
We used to bob our head like this, right? To a beat, and now it's like.
Yeah.
You know, because the beats kind of like, so I get it, you know, I get it.
Drums,
But you also have people who stick to their guns, like J. Cole, like Chance the Rapper, like all these, like.
J. Cole still kind of incorporates some trap
No. Well,
basses
but,
and shit.
yes,
you know
but what I'm saying
but he
is.
still got the boom bap.
Yes, and he still just sticks to like not the popular style. He's not.
He ain't rapping to a straight Migos beat.
No, he is still him.
Yeah.
Yes, he is. You know, he still has. You know, might have some trap beats, like you said. But he's a kid. He's a dude from this generation. So I get it.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
even when I heard this song isn't. But it didn't sound dated at all.
He's got current drums. The drums are current.
I give you that Renaissance because you know it didn't. I heard it and I was like, wow, this show. I still kind of can't do this to it. You know what I'm saying? It had it. I was like, it didn't sound dated because a lot of times I come across music, guys that are a little older, still rapping, and when I press play, it's like a time machine that takes me back to like 2005, and I'm like, bro, you sound dated. You sound dated.
A lot of that, to me personally, because I'm a producer too.
That helps you.
So I study. I study. You know what I mean? Like you know, like I might not be a humongous fan of all the new rap, but as a producer, it's my job to stay current with the production styles, the drum patterns, the drum rolls. You know what I mean? The way they roll their snares. I listen to all that shit.
Right.
So
And you're even explaining it because to us it's just the sound, and to you it's like, oh, the snare's different. Oh, this drum. Okay, they're doing this drum pattern now. Oh, okay, like you know, remember samples? Nobody's using samples.
Yeah, you know what I mean. So like it actually takes some personal musical knowledge. You have to have some personal musical knowledge on the production side. You know what I mean. So if all you know is just rap and just know how to just write rhymes and that's it, you know, you got to take it upon yourself to try to learn, man. Learn the musical side of it. You
Change
know what I mean?
with, you know, like at least be aware of what's going on. For sure.
Be aware.
Do you feel like I might be wrong in this? Some people might try to attack it too, but do you feel like beats now aren't as the beats were more talented? Do I dare say that? Where beats just like these new beats on these songs, like the songs are trap songs, so it's just a feeling. So
it's more about the beat.
But I just feel like the beats, like Timbo's beats, were more complex. With these new beats, they're a little bit more simpler and just there.
The drums, man, the 808s, they're a lot more busier. Like so, it's like boom, boom, boom. You know what I mean? Like the drums, they're a lot more busier. Right. So where Timbaland's his stuff, he had a lot of busy sounds. Like you might hear,
there's a lot of shit.
It was a lot of sounds. I think in today's beats, there's a lot of just drum. There's a lot of emphasis on the drums, and then the last thing they'll incorporate real simple melody, boom, bing, boom, boom,
and that's it.
Bing, bing,
and that's it, bro.
That's it.
And that's it. So you get what I'm saying. But them drums are more, in some ways, are more complex.
Yeah, they're more complex.
Right.
More complex.
Yeah. So
the way they be rolling the bass line, because like if you like listen to some of these songs that's hitting, and the way they roll the bass lines, man, it's like it'll go from. It's hard to explain if you ain't a producer.
I get it. I mean, I lived in the studio. I was a rapper for years, so I saw producers make beats. I've been in there. I know how to, here and there. So I understand what you're saying. Yeah. Not that I could make you a great beat or nothing.
Yeah.
I understand what you're saying. All right, cool. So what you got going on right now? What should we be looking for? Just fill us in, like.
Right now, I'm working on my solo album. It's called Trillionaire. It's gonna be a double disc, 32 songs, dropping February 26th. You know, that's where I'm at with it. You know what I mean? Dropping.
But you're gonna have it so people can download it too, right?
Yeah, it'll be on Spotify. It'll be on Pandora. It'll be on.
32 tracks,
32
Renaissance?
tracks, double disc.
That's 3 albums.
Yeah, but hey, I'm a fucking workaholic. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. No, if you got a lot of product too, man, get it out there, bro.
You know what I mean? So I'm working on that album. There's a couple other things I'm working on that I don't really want to speak too much on because I want to roll them out.
Yeah, so. That's fine. Just get on me, man.
If anybody want to pick up the merch, official Motor Soldiers, you know, go to unforgivenrecords.net. You know what I mean? And pick up the merch. We got, you know, I design all my own shirts. I do all my own silk screening. I package it, deliver it straight to you. You know what I'm saying? We do it all. You know what I'm saying? I write the songs, direct the videos. I do it all, man.
All right.
You know
single, I mean? Texas Choppers, Motor Soldiers, my man Renaissance in the building, man. You gotta give respect.
Shout out 97.9, you know what I'm saying? Being the first station in Dallas to play it, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all the first ones.
I played some other Mortal, so I think I had y'all in here once or twice. Yeah, for sure.
I'll
say this. You guys, whenever you guys came up, like you guys had support. Like I would get hit up by. It wasn't just like you guys weren't hitting me up, yo, Cruz. Like your fans were hitting me up, like, y'all whack as hell. Play that Mortal Soldier. Anyway, I'm just being funny, but yo, we gotta bleep that fact shit. My point is, it's just. There was proof in the pudding that y'all people had, that you had fans, bro, and they were reaching out, even if they were like, yo, man, for real, y'all don't play some Mortal Soldiers, I'm coming up there.
Hey, man, the fans be passionate, man. Shout out all the fans, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, as an artist, you need that. You need that. Like I talk to a lot of up and coming artists, and they be asking me for advice, and man, the one thing that I just get the people, you know, okay, if you have followers, let the world see it. You know what I'm saying? Like engage them, have them, let them know they need to call the radio stations. Let them know, you know, they need to be contacting the promoters. They demand that you're coming up. You know what I'm saying? If there's a anything going on, your fans are your voice. Like as an artist, you can sit there. I can sit here all day, every day, and say that I'm the hottest in the city. But if I'm the only one saying that I'm the hottest one in the city, it doesn't mean. If the actual people are the ones saying it, then it means something.
Renazance, you're taking words out of my mouth that I give advice to rappers. I swear to God, like literally engaging your fans all the time. Fans, you know Let the fans speak for you, because I hear it all the time. I'm hot, and then I go look, and I'm like, I don't see any proof that you're hot, bro.
Exactly.
I don't see it.
Like
where is it? Show me. I'm not being. I'm just saying. Please, like, show me it. Like, you can't just. I'm the undisputed heavyweight boxing champion.
Prove it. Okay.
No. I am. That's it. That's how it is. It's that's who. You can't just claim that.
If you got the belt over your shoulder, then it's like, okay, he's the motherfucking champ.
Renazance, look at me. Could I be the heavyweight boxing champ of the world? No, I don't. I'm like featherweight. What the fuck? That's what I'm saying. So I'm just saying, like, before you claim that, have backing.
Yeah.
You know, have that backing.
You got somebody like Floyd Mayweather, he says he's the best ever. Some people might argue whether he is or not, but at the end of the day, he's 50-0. He has the numbers, and
he's got the belts.
You know what I'm saying? Sells the pay-per-views.
And he doesn't have brain concussions.
He's
pretty good.
He sells pay-per-views. He sells tickets.
Promotes fights.
You know what I mean? Like he has, like you see that, and you're like, shit, he ain't. You know what I mean? He has a valid argument.
He does. As
opposed to anybody else says, man, I'm the hottest boxer in the world. What's your record? Oh, I'm 0-0. You ever sold out an arena? Nah. Like, what the fuck are you telling? Why are you telling me that you're the best? Do these things. Do these things before you. You know what I'm saying? And to me, like me personally, like I've always like taking the humble approach where I'm not finna sit here and tell you what I am. I'm just gonna let my work speak for itself.
Sure. Let the music. But we're artists, right? Let the art speak. Let the art speak for itself, bro. People will tell you if they love it, and then you can tell people, man, people love it. Why do you say that? Look. Right? Look, it's there. It should be. Anyway, I'm gonna end it because me and you can sit here forever. I love it. Two wise owls talking about this rap shit, but artists should like literally stop and look at their own career and just say to themselves, are people drawn to this? Like honestly ask yourself that. And if the answer is no, you might want to let it go.
Well, I got to correct you on that, because I think if people are so quick to give up on themselves, it's because they're not succeeding at that moment. Sometimes something might need a little bit of tweaking. Go back to the drawing board. Maybe you need to tweak something, but you can only, like, you can't fix something if you don't think it's broken.
Right.
You can't fix something if you don't acknowledge. First, you have to acknowledge
that something's wrong.
Something is wrong.
Right.
Now, if you can get to the point to where you got to humble yourself to do that. A lot of artists they will not humble themselves to get to that point to even tell themselves, I need work. So if you can humble yourself and you realize, you know what, I need work, man. Let me go back to the drawing board. Let me fix this, and then you do some tweaking, and you will fight
better. Now, I agree with you,
but that's not just music. That's anything. If you
for
have
sure,
a business,
for sure.
If you got a burger shop and people ain't coming, man,
tweak it.
Let me tweak my burger. You know, so
my perspective, I agree with you.
You shouldn't quit on yourself.
My perspective about quitting is coming after you've tried for a really long time. I kind of would say that. So like, I'm not saying. What I'm saying, with Renazance, it's just I meet people like, man, I've been doing this for a minute, Cruz, and I check their shit out, and it's just not good. And it's like, I got you, my G. Like, this is what you want to do. This is your dream. But it gets hard sometimes. But because it's like, how do you tell somebody, I don't think this shit's ever gonna work?
At the end of the day, man, whatever makes you happy. Like if you're happy being an artist, in whatever capacity it is, if you're happy, you're genuinely, you wake up in the morning, you're happy, you got a smile on your face, you go to sleep and you're happy. If you're happy doing what you're doing, man, do what the fuck you do.
Again, taking words out of my mouth, because that's a real artist.
You know what I mean?
That's somebody who's doing it because they love it, so they don't care about what you're, like, when me and my brother used to rap, especially in the beginning. Later on, I got caught into the whole radio nightmare, so I started making music to try to fit radio. And when I hear that music compared to the music we used to make, when we first used to walk in there with just passion, the music is just so much better. Even it might not be like that hit single, but it's just better. That other music that, even sometimes when I hear it, I cringe. I'm like, oh, that's me trying to chase that radio shit. Ew. I feel you though. That's perfect. That's perfectly said, bro.
I mean, whatever makes you happy. Because at the end, like for some people need money and they need validation from radio and they need validation from other people to make them happy. Some people don't need it. Me, I don't need any of that to validate me. I'm happy with the art that I create. And as long as I know there's, you know what I'm saying, there's circles of people that love the fuck out of it. See, that's the thing about Immortal Soldiers fans. They don't like us. They love us. Yes. You know what I mean? There's people they don't really give about us. But as long as the people,
diehard fans.
As long as the people that are supposed to like me love me, that's all I give a fuck. Because there's some artists that.
But that makes you an artist fully. Yeah, it doesn't. The sales don't matter. But if you make any kind of living off of it, any kind of like touring from it, you're an artist, bro. You're a full-blown artist. Yeah. In that, on that level, you are. That's like a person who acts. If you're acting in small music, you're still an actor. Yeah. You're doing that profession. So yeah, man. So shout outs to you for real, bro. Because like even as I said 6 years ago, you've been current the whole time. You've always. I like it shows you pop up. So, yo, man, play Immortal Soldiers. I swear to God, it never fails, bro. A couple months will go by, I'll get one. I'll get one. Yo, man, can y'all play that Immortal Soldiers?
Hey, a couple times I have people actually tag me, like they want me to get into this argument.
No.
And I'll be like, man, chill out, man.
But you also understand, bro. Like in my position, radio's radio.
Yeah, I know.
And now in 2017, we've even lost power, bro. And more power has been given back to it's a beautiful thing if you ask me, because now it takes that pressure off of me a little bit, because cats be like, man, y'all, I can't get on because y'all don't play it on radio, and I'd be like, what? Please don't make that excuse anymore, because radio doesn't. We don't really.
What about your Spotify? Is your Spotify popping?
That's
is your
what
Pandora
I'm saying.
popping?
These labels is looking at that before they look at radios right now, man.
Pandora, like I get, you know, the little radio love that I get, you know, that's cool and I appreciate it, you know what I'm saying? But on Pandora, I got 10,000 followers on Pandora. On Spotify, I got 8,000 followers on Spotify. So it's like, that's 18,000 people right there. I don't even know how much I got on Apple Music because it's harder to check those numbers. But that's almost 20,000 people.
No, Renaissance for real.
So in a sense,
why
do you need radio?
I feel like in some levels, you being on Raising the Bar, you shouldn't. Because you're a full-blown underground
Hey, man, but
artist,
I take it all. Because Texas Choppers, I got to register with Media Base. So this is a track spin.
Let's get some Media Base spins, baby. We're going to get one tonight. All right, listen, we got to wrap this up. Sean, Ovid Media. That's my man, Renaissance. I'm telling you, after this video, you're going to want to talk to this guy. Just check out more music and see what he's doing. And true artist doing this thing, man. True to the art, for real.
Shout out J. Cruz, man. You know what I'm saying? Supporting us. Once again, this is the second time on Raising the Bar.
Yes, sir.
97.9, you know, Immortal Soldiers, Renazance, Falcon.
On the mission, thinking about a word, I'm with it. Fucking around, I play the villain. You get a win, and then fucking around, I want to matters. Getting ready for regulating, or better hated with a metal, basically detonating. When any fella hating and celebrating my cheddar fetting, you can bet I'm really waiting till when you fucking block, you renovating. Maybe the minutes you gotta give it, giving them an anthem. Nobody bringing the realest, we gotta give it to me the answer. Somebody bringing the weakness, steadily fucking up for the rapture. Better believe in this finna be ever for the Mr. Rapture. Steadily wrecking, nickel, licking, and checking them, getting my dollars up and haters finna get shot, watching my revenue. Never do I compare to you, pitiful individuals. Never could you go sell if you out for what I mentioned you. So if you coming in my vicinity, finna dice him. Finna with the rain, yeah, and it's on the horizon. Sticking to pick it up and really be thinking I might just 7 them with the millimeter like I was MacGyver. And everything we're doing it bigger and better. Man, fucking tell them text quarter than a Mexican rasp. But I'm forgiving, steadily putting on for the city and Renaissance of the building, and it's the Texas Choppers.